In the wide, peaceful stretch of the green meadow, 3 cows roamed freely. One white like soft morning clouds, one black like the deep silent night, and one brown like warm earth after rain. They were different in color, different in temperament, and different in strengths, yet they lived as one. Their bond was admired by all the creatures of the valley. Birds often perched on their backs, squirrels darted around them without fear, and even the shy rabbits hopped closer when the 3 cows grazed together. For everyone knew that when these cows stood side by side, they became an unshakable force. Their unity was their strength, their harmony a shield that even the strongest predators dared not challenge. The white cow was gentle and thoughtful. He believed in peace above all things and often calmed his friends during disagreements. The black cow was bold, loud, and fiercely protective. He was the first to charge into danger and the last to leave a fight. The brown cow was playful, cheerful, and kind, always bringing laughter into their days, always reminding them that life was not just survival, but joy. Even when they argued, which all friends do, their hearts were tied by trust. But hidden deep in the thorn bushes at the edge of the valley lived a lion named Ruga. Ruga was not just hungry, he was cunning. He had watched these cows for months, stalking quietly, studying their routines. Many times he attempted to attack, but whenever he leaped from the shadows, the cows instantly came together, 3 bodies forming a triangle, horns outward, hooves firm. Ruga always retreated, frustrated but patient. He knew something important. He did not need to defeat their strength, he only needed to break their unity. One warm afternoon, while the cows napped under the great baobab tree, Ruga lay in his den, his stomach growling, his mind plotting. Together, they are mountains, but apart, they are only grass waiting to be eaten. He licked his paws slowly, his golden eyes narrowing. Deception, he decided, would be his weapon. Lies would be his claws before the real ones struck. The next morning, the white cow wandered alone toward the river. He enjoyed watching his reflection ripple in the water and listening to the soft splash of fish beneath the surface. It was the one place he sometimes liked quiet. He didn't know that Ruga had been waiting for exactly this moment. From behind a rock, the lion stepped out with a calm, disarming expression. Not the face of a hunter, but of someone pretending to care. "Good morning, white cow," the lion said softly. His voice was gentle, almost warm. "I have watched you for a long time. You and your friends are strong, but I've always felt that you deserve more." "More?" the white cow repeated, confused. "Yes," the lion continued. "Look at you. Your coat shines like morning light. Your steps are careful and wise. But you are always treated the same as the brown and black cows. They lean on you. They depend on you. Without you, they would be nothing." The white cow's ears twitched. His heart was gentle, but even gentle hearts can be touched by pride. "That may not be true," he said slowly, though doubt crept in. "Oh, but it is," the lion whispered. "You are the real strength. You are the calm mind. But they overshadow you with their loudness and playfulness. Have you ever been thanked properly? Have they ever told you how important you truly are?" The lion stood up and stepped back as though leaving. "If you ever want to be appreciated for who you are, try standing alone. You will see how the whole meadow values you." The white cow said nothing. He only watched the lion disappear into the grasses. His heart was troubled. He didn't entirely believe the lion, But he didn't entirely dismiss his words either. Pride, that quiet seed, had been planted. When he returned to his friends, he grazed silently, no longer close, no longer laughing with the brown cow's jokes or responding to the black cow's playful nudges. The black cow grumbled, "White, why are you acting strange?" But the white cow shrugged it off. The brown cow asked softly, "Are you upset?" But he only said he needed space, that he wanted to try being more independent. His friends exchanged confused glances, but they did not force him. They believed he simply needed time. Days went by, and little by little, the white cow drifted farther. He grazed alone, rested alone, walked on the edges of the meadow while his friends watched with worried eyes. The more distance he created, the more Ruga smiled from his hiding place. Just as he planned, the strongest piece of the bond was loosening, drifting away like a leaf from a tree. Then, one windy evening, as clouds gathered and the shadows stretched long across the grass, Ruga made his move. The white cow was grazing alone near the old termite mounds when a sudden silence fell over the valley. Even the birds stopped singing. A deep rumble, too soft for thunder, trembled through the ground. The white cow felt a shiver run down his spine, but before he could react, a monstrous roar split the air. Ruga sprang from behind the mound, claws extended, eyes blazing with hunger. The white cow tried to run, but his hooves slipped on loose dirt. He stumbled. The lion pounced, jaws closing around his back. The white cow cried out, his voice echoing through the meadow. Far away, the brown and black cows lifted their heads. They recognized that cry instantly. It was the cry of a friend in deadly danger. Without hesitation, they thundered across the field, but Ruga was fast, strong, and filled with the triumph of his cleverness. The white cow fought, but he was alone. No triangle of protection, no horns beside his, no unity to guard him. As the others arrived, the lion dragged the bleeding white cow deeper into the thorns. They chased, they shouted, they charged, but Ruga had already vanished with his prey. Their hearts broke as they stood panting in the darkness, knowing they were too late. The white cow had trusted the wrong creature. He had been kind, but blind. The next morning, the meadow was grim. The black cow stood silently instead of roaring. The brown cow didn't play, didn't smile. They mourned their friend, but they also learned a heavy truth. Their unity was now more important than ever, because Ruga was still hungry, and now he knew their weakness. Later that afternoon, the lion approached the brown cow, pretending to be gentle once again. "Brown cow, you know the black cow never respected you. He always mocked your playfulness. He thinks you are weak." But the brown cow only stared at him with steady eyes. His voice, usually soft and cheerful, was firm. "A true friend may annoy me, but he will die protecting me. And a smooth tongue like yours carries only poison." The lion's smile faded. He tried the same trick on the black cow, but the black cow only snorted. "You took our friend. You think we'll fall for your lies? Leave before I turn you into dust." That day, the remaining two cows came closer than ever, grazing side by side, resting shoulder to shoulder. They watched each other's backs, listened to each other's breathing, trusting fully, guarding fiercely. The lion tried to approach many times, but whenever he stepped forward, he saw two sets of sharp horns waiting, two hearts beating as one, two friends united by grief but strengthened by wisdom. The lion eventually gave up. He slunk back into the forest, defeated not by muscles, but by loyalty. Loyalty he could never understand. The meadow slowly healed. Birds returned, wind danced through the grass, and the two cows carried on with heavy hearts but wiser minds. They would never forget the white cow or the mistakes that led to his fate. And every young animal in the valley grew up hearing their story, a story that warned with gentle truth. A single stick breaks easily, but a bundle of them can become a mountain. Moral lesson: be kind, but not blind. Not every smile is sincere. Not every soft voice is honest. Some enemies come with claws, but some come with compliments. True friends may argue, tease, or annoy, but they never abandon, deceive, or lead you into danger. Unity is strength, division is defeat, and trust is a gift that must be given carefully, not foolishly. So the meadow lived on, protected by the lesson of the three cows, one lost, two united, and a truth that would save many lives for generations. Be kind, but not blind. Trust wisely. Stand together.
Thank you for watching Generational Animation, where every story carries a lesson and every voice echoes through time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, because the next tale might just change how you see the world of animals. See you in our next story.